my microphone. I hope you all can hear me. We alive. We alive, we're alive, we're alive, we're alive. Alright, first of all, before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that has supported me. Secondly, we're doing abs. We're going hard. Thirdly, I got a fresh new hairstyle, so I'll be kind of keeping this hairstyle for a while. So, if I look different, your boy is just looking different. It's nothing important in the first few that I was talking about, but we're going to be doing abs. And yeah, feel free to super chat me as well, guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the donations, and I just want to say a big thank you. Hi, Antonio. How are we? Antonio Ramirez. Hi, Yusuf. How we doing, Yusuf? How we doing? How we doing, guys? How's everyone going so far? It's good to see you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. And I just want to say a big thank you before we even get started. And I just want to say thank you for super chatting me, guys. Hi, Padro. Whoever super chats me, we are going to be doing, I'm going to be giving you guys shout outs, and you can also choose an exercise that I'll be doing too. So, first of all, before we get started, I always want to say hi to you guys, see how you're going before we get started as well. Also, feel free to ask me anything for this live stream too. So we're gonna make this as fun as possible. I always want you guys to be as engaged as possible. But first of all, before we start the live stream, where's everyone from? What's up? What's up, Quentin? What's up, Yusuf? You guys can hear me all right? Can everyone hear me good? Everyone hear me good? Also, who's liking my hairstyle? Who's liking my fresh hairstyle? It's my fresh new hairstyle from today. Thanks for liking the stream, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Where is everyone from in this live stream? Where you guys all from? Where you guys all from? Again, thanks everyone for joining. You can hear well? Perfect. All right, who's going to join me with some abs today as well too? That's another question. That's my second question. Who's going to join me for abs? Because I want to get as many of you guys on doing some abs with me. It's only going to be 5 minutes. You can do as long as you want. Even if you want to do 1 minute of it, I just want to get you guys as involved as possible while we do abs. We're going to start in 10 seconds. So when it starts on the 3. If anyone has any questions, feel free to drop it while I'm doing the ab session. I'll stop and answer for you, or go through it and answer for you while we do it, okay? Okay, let's get started. So our first exercise we're going to be doing is crunches. So with crunches, we're going on our side. I'm gonna bring my knees back a bit so you guys can see. Come down 1, 2, crunch 3. Squeeze our core at the top 4, 5. Let's go. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is all about feeling our core. And I want you guys to feel this with me while we do it. That's the most important thing, okay? So push, bom dia. Hey, hi Jane. Make sure you can actually really feel your core through this movement. This is the most important thing, okay? Next up, we've got butterfly sit-ups. So we're gonna open up our legs, keep our hands straight. We're gonna come through, okay? We've got 10 reps. Thanks again for liking the stream. Guys, I appreciate you guys. 2, 3, breathe, 4, 5. We've got 6 reps, 6. And then that's it. I'm just gonna reposition my microphone because it's actually going in all these wrong places and it's making me hard to exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna reposition this a little bit higher so you guys can hear me. I've got a magnetic mic as well because my old one broke. Okay, now back into crunches again. Very nice, controlled. 1, breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next up, we're gonna do a sit up and we're gonna go to the side. So sit up to side. Okay, sit up to side. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. 5. 5. 6 and 6. Beautiful, beautiful. Hope you guys are all smashing through. Next up, we're gonna have some crunches. Okay, we're gonna keep that control, nice control. 1, got 10 reps. 2, squeeze that quad at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, now we're gonna have our Russian twist. With our Russian twist, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be twisting along. So lift our feet off the ground. We go from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back into crunch time. Hope everyone's enjoying this and hope everyone's having a nice little crunch. Okay. I'm doing upper chest, bro. Nice, nice. Keep smashing your upper chest as well. What are you doing for upper chest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next up, you're gonna come down over 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. That's 2. We got 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. That's 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. That's 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. That's 5. Okay. Now crunches again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, crunch time. 1, breathe. 2, squeeze our core. 3, 4, 5. We got 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next up we've got knee tucks. We're gonna bring our knees, bring it to our chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really squeeze, hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well done, fam. Well done, well done. You and I are always at the gym at the same time. It's 1 o'clock in South Africa. What time is it in Australia? It is 9:30 in Australia at the moment. Hey, what's up? How are we? Hi, Alien. How are you? How you doing? How we all doing? I am doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a long day today, but I got it done. That's the main thing. Okay. Let's talk about today. Hope everyone's had a good day so far. Today, my topic is actually, what I actually want to talk about is bullying. Okay, this is a very, very big topic because it's one thing that is continuous. I like your hairstyle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That's really nice. That's very, very kind. That's actually on the topic I'm talking about today. So I was actually talking to someone today, and and basically their little kid pointed out that, hey, mom, he's got a ponytail. Okay. And what happened was he had this ponytail, and he was getting teased at school. This little, very sweet kid, very beautiful kid, getting teased at school. And then the mom said, "Look, I told you, your ponytail makes you strong. You know, you can still be strong, man, and have your ponytail." Look, I couldn't believe that kids were bullying this kid for just having a ponytail. I have a ponytail. You know, like the poor kid. When you're young, when you're a kid, when you're getting bullied, that's your whole world. You know, I mean, I don't think if someone said to me, "I don't like your ponytail," I'll tell them to F off. It just wouldn't affect me. However, when you're a kid, that's your whole world. All of that means a lot to you. Okay. And he was really excited to see a strong man have a ponytail, and he felt a little bit more confident. Okay. Now, why do people bully other people? People bully other people for insecurity reasons. That's one of the biggest things. They think if they tease someone, they're gonna get for attention. So they think they can get more attention by teasing someone to make him feel better. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys one piece of advice, and this is one thing that people don't actually understand, because sometimes people can be emotional bullying and they would not even know that that's happening. Look, if you dim someone else's light, it doesn't make yours shine brighter. Okay, you guys all probably know of this quote. If you dim someone's light, it doesn't make yours shine brighter. Let me tell you something. However, if you light up someone's light, what you do is you actually allow them to flourish, go brighter to the point where it actually lights up yours too. So, my topic for today is positivity. Okay, what I want you guys to do is to say one or two things positive to each other, to a friend, to a family member. You know, even if they annoy you, especially the ones that annoy you. Okay, say something nice to them. Whenever they're mean to you, say something nice to them. You'll be surprised the reaction you get. Sometimes people are actually looking for a different kind of response from you. You know, sometimes people might say things in anger, but in actual reality, they're not angry at you. They want a reaction from you, but not even in a negative way. They are seeking attention from you. Okay, so I dare you guys to go out for even the next few days and respond every negative with a positive. Okay. About 2 years ago, like every single year, I try to set my kind of New Year's resolution and what I want to become and which direction I want to kind of steer my life through that year. And I know people don't believe in the new year, new me, new you. And in all honesty, I there's a lot that I usually think about when it comes to these things. So every single year I've got something new that I actually like to bring. I think 2 years ago mine was the yin and yang. Why the yin and yang? The good and the bad exists. So now whenever I went through something bad or negative, I believe that it exists because there's something good about to happen, or there's something good that's about to counter and put, and I had to find that good. Okay, so what this allowed me to do is to stop me from dwelling on the negative and actually try to find a solution to create a positive. So the yin and yang, negative and positive, good and bad, that was my kind of my mantra for like a whole year. This year, my mantra was basically gratitude, and I'll reply to that as well in a second. One of the things, once I started actually appreciating the things I got, I actually started to see the value in things. The more I appreciate it, sometimes you have to say it out loud. Okay, look, you don't just have to think it. Sometimes saying things out loud. Like I used to learn at university, okay, by writing things down, by saying and repeating to myself more. Okay, sometimes you need to remind yourself of the good things you have. Okay, remind yourself you got good food, you got water, you got shelter. You know, you gotta be appreciative. I'll tell you. So I'll give you an example. For instance, if you have a new PlayStation, right? When you get that PlayStation for the first time, how much do you baby this PlayStation? How excited are you to play? Like fast forward about 6 months later, okay? How like How excited are you really to play this PlayStation? Unless it's a new game. I'm saying in the same old games that you have. But before you had the PlayStation, you probably would have killed to get a PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? You had this excitement. Now this is gratitude. Now if you sit back and be like, sheesh, a year ago I didn't have a PlayStation. And then you actually start to think about it and voice it out loud. You're like, wow, I do have a PlayStation. Yeah, I'm lucky. Some people don't even have food to eat, but I got a PlayStation. So the PlayStation analogy is not necessarily PlayStation. It's basically the things that we get given to us daily that we take for granted. And I'm not saying anyone is bad. I mean, I do this. I'm guilty of this myself. But what I'm trying to say to you guys and voice is the fact that basically it is easy and it is human nature for us to forget when things are given to us too often. And when we get good things, they say people always want what they can't have, or people can never get enough of anything. And that is true because your body adapts to everything. It's homeostasis, is science, but it's also logic at the same time too. But if we know this, why don't we train our minds to be more grateful and know, like we know that, getting a PlayStation is good and cool, and it's very lucky. You're lucky to have a PlayStation. Why don't we train our minds to continue being lucky while we have a PlayStation, to appreciate the good things that we have rather than actually throw them away? So I hope I'm making sense. A bit of a deeper subject today, but what I want to ask you guys is, what are you grateful for? You know. Yes, people say you're stupid, and look, people, like I said, people only bully you if they have some sort of insecurity to try and show off, or they potentially think that them in your light is, gonna make theirs brighter. But what can you do? Okay, first of all, what I personally would do is I would first of all not take that to heart, and I'll notice that they're the one with an issue, not you. Okay, what can you do is you can shine bright and continue to shine bright as you do. Don't believe anything negative that people say. Keep seeing those positives in yourself and keep, flourishing. You're grateful for having a loving mother. That is something to be grateful for. That's a great one. I like that. I really like that as well too. Great health. Yes, yes. That's one thing that's taken for granted. Actually, a stable lifestyle. Yes, I like that. I like these. It's not too often that not everyone has any of these. Some people right now have, literally, if you think about it, some people actually have been given a time limit as to how long they're gonna survive. And in their mind, they literally are like, how can I spend each day? There's actually a movie I watched recently on time, and where these guys had to work for their time. So they had to work each day to survive, and it was really, really eye opening. And you know, I'll come to time as well. I have a house, a family, a club for soccer because I want to be a pro soccer player, and that's nice. You see, it's good. I like this. I like that we're voicing what we have, guys, and the positive things in our lives. Voice it, guys. It's very important. Voice it. Write it down. Um, that's super important. Definitely write that down. That's very good. Time. Okay, where we put our time is also very important. Okay, did you know that time is the only thing that cannot be bought? You can never buy time, which actually makes it the most expensive and most valuable gift ever. Okay, yet we all take it for granted. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is start actually thinking very clearly about where you put your time. Okay, think about your situations, your environment as well too. To watch my vids, thank you. I appreciate that. You see, things like this make it worth my time. Comments like this make these worth my time. Making videos for you guys. So time is literally priceless, and I'm sure most of you have heard that before, but it actually is. You think about it more and more. Not everyone has enough time. People, like I said, people. Not everyone has all the time in the world. People will kill for time. You can't put money on time. If you're the richest person in the world, you had $1 billion and you've been given only 1 month to live, wouldn't you kill and have only $10,000? Or let's say, wouldn't you kill to even give that $1 billion away to have an extra like 30 or 40 years in your life? You can work and make that money again. So when you actually put that into perspective, now isn't it important that don't you see how rich you are? Like, do you guys get what I mean? So if someone tells me they're poor next time, just look back. This is called the $1 billion. This is mine that I've made up, called the $1 billion analogy. Is what I'm gonna call it. Okay. Whenever you literally are thinking I'm poor, I don't have this, you go back to the $1 billion analogy. Okay. Go back to if a billionaire or a guy had $1 billion, but he only had 1 month to live, wouldn't he easily take away that $1 billion for 60 years or 50 years extra in their life? Because you can work and you can potentially make that money. You can live in that. You have more of a chance of winning a lottery and winning $1 billion again. So I'm just saying to you guys, value your time. And I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate you guys for jumping on. Talking about time, your boy is probably going to go soon because he's getting a bit tired. It's late down here in Australia. And I just want to say a big thank you. Everyone that super chatted me as well too yesterday. I appreciate you guys. I know it was my first time ever receiving super chats. I'm now partnered with YouTube. So any donations you guys ever want to give me in live streams, I appreciate you guys as well too. And yeah, feel free to ask me any questions as well. And also even like if with any super chats, I'll be doing some exercises, so like some push-ups or sit-ups. You guys get to choose the exercise. Right now it has to be a body weight because I don't have weights at home. But you guys get to choose. And we'll play some super chat games as well too later on too. But yeah, also next time as well we'll do the super chat accent game. So with any super chat donation, I'll also say your name in different accents and shout you out in different accents. So it'll be pretty cool. I've done that one before and it was pretty fun. So on my mates the Rockets page. So but anyway, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. And I appreciate you. Thanks. I'm glad you took that in. And look, I'm never deep with my conversations, but sometimes it is good to address an emotional side. And I like to tell you my thoughts. Okay. The reason why I tell you this is because if someone see you on the next live chat, if someone can benefit from this, I want to help you as much as possible. Hi Naneds, how are we? How's everyone going? Okay, so if one person goes home and takes back what I've said and uses it to their advantage and it creates some sort of positivity and it brightens their light, not dims their light, then my job is done. Okay, I want to see you guys do well. And I want to see the best of you guys and the best come out of you and your best potential. So help me help you at the same time too. If you have any questions, I'm going to stay on for an extra 5 minutes. In this time, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me because I want to help you guys as much as possible. So if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And also, if you want to super chat me and donate to me, feel free as well too. I'd appreciate any sort of donations at this time too. I do want to say a big thank you for everyone that's come on my live stream. You guys are the real MVPs. I can't wait to I want to start game streaming as well too again. If I do get bored tonight, I'll game stream. Good morning, good morning. Does anyone have any questions while I'm here? If you guys have any questions that you want to discuss, your training, your nutrition, your lifestyle, let me help you. Let's talk. I want to help you guys as much as possible. Any questions at all, drop them below. Let's change this up a bit. It's getting boring. Let's get some disco lights. Woo! Sheesh. Down. Let's change this up a bit. Anyone that super chats me, I'm gonna do 20 push-ups. The next person to super chat me, I'll do 20 push-ups. Alright. While I'm waiting and while I always wanna be as productive as possible, so I'm gonna actually give you guys a little bit more info. Let's talk about weight loss, okay? I know everyone talks about getting shredded, okay? How do you lose body fat? How do you lose body fat? This is a big thing, okay? First of all, build a good relationship with food, okay? When it comes to losing body fat, make sure, I'm gonna take this off for a bit because it's making me less serious, but let's brighten this up a little bit, okay? How do we get shredded? How do we get lean? How do we get our abs popping, okay? First of all, build a good relationship with food. There's no good food, there's no bad food, period. I hope everyone gets me with that one. That's very simple. No good food, no bad food, okay? Now balance, okay? Why is there no good food and no bad food? Can anyone answer that question for me? Why is there no good food and bad food? Like, what's the difference? I'm not kind of workshop this. So if you guys are here and you want to help me out here, feel free. There's no wrong or right answer. I just want to hear your thoughts and your opinion. Why is there no good food? Like, why should you not label food good food and bad food? You know, I had a chocolate bar before this live stream. Does that mean I ate bad? I want to help you guys a lot. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, okay? Now, the reason why it's important not to label food as good food and bad food is because it again creates a bad relationship with food, which we don't want at all, okay? Now, if we label food as good and bad and we restrict one of them, what happens? We're basically going to come back doing the opposite. We're gonna end up binging, okay? When I avoid binge eating, that's bad. Binge eating is bad, okay? You know how they say sometimes it's good and bad stuff? Binge eating is bad. Why is it bad? You stress out your gut, you stress out your hormones go everywhere. It's not healthy. It creates bad habits. So don't we all want to live a good life? Don't we want to enjoy the foods we eat? Why force yourself to eat certain foods? Now, everyone's got the demon inside of them. And when you unlock this demon, that doesn't stop. Keeps biting until everything is gone. So, we don't want to unlock binge eating. So, what do? We have more of a balanced lifestyle and a balanced approach when it comes to food. Okay, if I want to have a chocolate, that's fine. You know, at the end of the day, the first thing you gotta remember is energy in versus energy out. Okay, look, as long as I'm not allergic to chocolates, it shouldn't really affect me apart from things like my digestion because it's harder to process than non-processed foods. In fact, all processed foods are generally harder by the gut, and again, it depends on the person. Okay, so if all processed foods are hard on the gut, that doesn't necessarily mean we should cut them out in general. Okay, look, unless you've got a competition or you've got something strict that you're working towards, I personally don't think from a lifestyle perspective you should cut out your bad food. Okay, I think you should be allowed to have bad food if you do want it. Some people don't like it. That's fine. Don't stress your body out by going to force a chocolate down your throat if you don't want to eat it. That's totally fine. I'll eat your chocolate. But the most important thing is having a good relationship with food, having balance. Okay. Now I'm just touching briefly on it because I wanted to leave that with you guys before we go. And in the next stream, I can elaborate on these things as well. So again, I just want to say a big thank you. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys who join in nice and later do the app challenge. Thanks again. Much love and support. Your boy is out. Peace.